Hello and welcome, I'm your host KB and you're watching the Retrospective. Since the release of The Adventures of the Gummy Bears in 1985, Walt Disney has been releasing its own original animated TV series content ever since, with what I consider to be a golden period from the late 80s to the mid 90s. During this period, we had such great shows like DuckTales, Tailspin, and one of my favorites, Gargoyles. But this hot streak seemed to cool off in the late 90s with shows such as Quack Pack and Mighty Ducks, which didn't really seem to make an impact with audiences.
That's right!
The company was still producing quality content during this period with awesome shows like Recess, but they didn't have the big lineup that they did a couple of years earlier. With the turn of the new millennium, we saw a slew of new original and quality programming from Disney, which included shows like Lloyd in Space and Kim Possible, and possibly my favorite from this era, The Weekenders.
I'm living for the weekend. Hey!
The show is simple enough in concept as we follow 4 7th graders on their weekend adventures. The show felt refreshing in rather than dealing with the daily struggles that a teenager goes through with school and life, we get to see them experience the freedom that only the weekend can bring.
Hey, Tino here. Okay, so after years of painstaking research, I have finally come up with a plan for the perfect weekend, yeah!
While I really do enjoy this show, the animation style and particularly the character designs aren't the strongest, but it's definitely a distinct style. There are some unique production elements here, such as the characters not wearing the same clothes in each episode, which has become a staple in animated TV series, and this helps bring more realism and relatability to the characters. The group of teens is made up with a diverse mix of characters, including Tino, who's quite quirky, Carver, who's the cooler member of the group, Tish, which is the smart one, and Law, who's a brash tomboy. Bringing the characters to life was a younger mix of voice actors for the time, such as Jason Marsden, Kath Soucie, and Phil Lamar.
Yo guys, snackage!
You didn't ask what we wanted, Tino.
All right, like I don't know what you guys want. Check it out. I got chugga-freezes all around. Corn dog for Carver, nachos for Lore, a rolled taco for me, and a pressed asparagus patty burger for Tish. You see what I'm saying? We've spent nearly every weekend together since first grade. We are synchronized.
Their portrayals brought youthful energy and life to these characters, which gave them a believability that not all shows had. The show has a pretty catchy and upbeat theme song, which helps capture the fun feel of the show and also captures the California vibe of the show's setting.
Everybody's running and the world gets so crazy. People work so hard, there's no time to be lazy. The weekend comes, I'm down with that. Grab your ball, grab your bat, head to the beach, grab some brains. Better hurry up, just got 2 days. Playing games, hanging out, roller coaster, there's no doubt. Go to the mall, lot of fun, pizza ride.
Oddly enough, the show's theme song is actually written and performed by Wayne Brady, who's probably best remembered for his years performing on the improv show Whose Line Is It Anyway? The show ran for 4 seasons between 2000 and 2004 for a total of 39 episodes, all of which can be picked up on DVD.
I'm living for the weekend. I'm living for the weekend. Hey!
Thanks for joining me for another retrospective episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, subscribe to the channel and I'll catch you guys on the next episode of The Retrospective.